There are moments in life when the world around you seems to move in slow motion, while your own heart races in silent panic. When the laughter of others sounds distant and hollow, and every day feels like a relentless battle against a tide you can't possibly turn. For Sarah, a young mother grappling with unimaginable hardship, her life had become a monochrome landscape of struggle and sacrifice. She poured every ounce of her being into caring for her ailing mother and her two young children, but the weight of responsibility, compounded by a series of relentless misfortunes, had pushed her to the brink. She had exhausted every avenue, every resource, every last shred of hope. Bills piled up like insurmountable mountains. Dreams of a stable future for her children faded into a desperate plea for mere survival. She worked tirelessly, but it felt like constantly bailing water from a sinking ship. The world felt cold and indifferent, and she, once a vibrant spirit, felt herself shrinking, becoming invisible, lost in the overwhelming quiet of her despair. She believed she was utterly alone in her fight, and the holidays, once a time of joy, now loomed as a painful reminder of everything she couldn't provide, everything she had lost. But what if, in the depths of that profound hopelessness, a miracle can emerge from the most unexpected place? What if a gesture so pure, so perfectly timed, so overflowing with compassion, can pierce through the darkness and transform not just one life, but an entire family's future? This is the extraordinary, deeply moving story of Sarah and her children. It's a testament to the quiet suffering many endure, the profound impact of genuine human kindness, and the astonishing moment when an unexpected gift didn't just provide relief. It brought tears of overwhelming joy and rekindled a belief in magic. Prepare to be profoundly touched, because this is a heartfelt chronicle about the unseen power of collective compassion. Sarah had always been a resilient spirit. She was a single mother, raising two energetic children, Lily, a bright-eyed 6-year-old, and Tom, a curious 4-year-old. Her life was a constant juggle of school runs, doctor's appointments, and her part-time job as a librarian. They lived in a small rented house, but it was filled with love and the infectious laughter of her children. Sarah cherished these moments, clinging to them as anchors in her increasingly challenging life. The first blow came subtly. Her mother, who lived with them and helped with childcare, began experiencing declining health. It started with memory lapses, then progressed to more serious cognitive issues. The diagnosis was devastating: early onset Alzheimer's. Suddenly, Sarah was not only a single mother, but also a primary caregiver to her own parent. Her part-time job, which barely covered their basic needs, became unsustainable with the constant demands of caregiving. Sarah had to make an agonizing choice. She quit her job to become a full-time caregiver for her mother, relying solely on her meager savings and limited government assistance. The bills began to pile up. Utility shut-off notices, eviction warnings, mounting medical expenses for her mother that insurance barely covered. The once cheerful house began to feel cold, the laughter of her children muffled by the heavy weight of financial stress. She skipped meals, went without new clothes, anything to ensure her mother had medicine and her children had food. She was exhausted, physically and emotionally. Sleep became a luxury she rarely afforded, filled with anxieties about the next day's challenges. She felt a profound sense of shame, a crushing guilt that she couldn't provide more for her family. She saw other children, their faces bright with holiday anticipation, and her heart ached. Christmas was approaching, and she knew she wouldn't be able to afford even the smallest gifts for Lily and Tom. The thought of their disappointed faces filled her with a despair deeper than any hunger. She tried everything. She sold family heirlooms, her old jewelry, anything that held monetary value. She applied for every charity program, every assistance fund she could find, often facing long waits, endless paperwork, and repeated rejections. Each no felt like a punch to the gut, pushing her further into isolation. Her friends, busy with their own lives, were sympathetic but unable to offer substantial help. She felt truly alone, battling a silent war that threatened to consume her family entirely. The vibrant colors of the holiday season felt like a cruel mockery of her bleak reality. Despite the hardships, Sarah tried her best to shield Lily and Tom from the truth of their struggles. She read them stories, played games, and created a world of love within their small home. But children are perceptive. Lily, at 6, sensed the heavy burden her mother carried. She heard the quiet arguments about bills, saw the worry in her mother's eyes. Lily still believed in Christmas magic. She meticulously wrote her letter to Santa, a carefully crafted list of her deepest desires. At the top of her list was a bright red bicycle, something she had dreamed of for years. Below it, a book. But at the very bottom, almost as an afterthought, in shaky crayon, she added a final, poignant wish. And please, Santa, send my mommy a smile. A really big one, like she used to have. Lily folded the letter carefully. Her mother had told her to put it in a special mailbox at the local post office, one that supposedly went straight to the North Pole. On a cold, gray afternoon, Lily walked with her mother to the post office. Sarah, distracted by a looming eviction notice, barely registered Lily's excitement. Lily carefully placed her letter in the box, a tiny, fervent prayer whispered to the universe. Unknown to them, a woman named Emily, a kind-hearted postal worker, who had volunteered to help with the Letters to Santa program, picked up Lily's letter later that evening. Emily was known for her quiet compassion, her ability to notice the unspoken pains of her community. She saw countless letters filled with wishes for toys, but Lily's last request, "Send my mommy a smile," pierced her heart. It spoke of a child's profound empathy, a small soul carrying a heavy concern for her mother's happiness. Emily knew that true magic sometimes needed a little help from ordinary people. Emily decided to act. She couldn't provide a bike or a doll, but perhaps she could help with a smile. She knew the Santa letters were supposed to be anonymous, but Lily's request felt like a plea that couldn't be ignored. She looked up the return address on the envelope, a small, unassuming house number in a struggling part of town. She did some discreet research, talking to other postal workers, to local community members. She learned about Sarah's struggles, the mother with Alzheimer's, the lost job, the mounting bills. Emily realized that Lily's wish for a smile was born from a much deeper need. Emily didn't approach Sarah directly. Instead, she decided to become an unseen angel, a quiet force of kindness. She knew that pride could make direct charity difficult to accept, but a gift, an unexpected, anonymous gift, given in the true spirit of the season, that might be different. Emily reached out to a few close friends, kind-hearted people she knew believed in helping others. She shared Lily's letter without revealing names, letting the powerful simplicity of the child's wish speak for itself. Her friends were deeply moved. They decided to form a small, secret collective, determined to bring a genuine smile back to Sarah's face. The small collective, led by Emily the postal worker, began their quiet mission. They weren't wealthy individuals. They were everyday people, a retired teacher, a local shop owner, a kind-hearted nurse. They started by researching Sarah's most pressing needs. Emily knew the family's address. Through discreet inquiries, they learned about the looming eviction, the need for groceries, the absence of any holiday cheer doubt. They decided their gift wouldn't just be for the children. It would be for the entire family. It would be a Christmas miracle designed to relieve the crushing weight Sarah carried. They organized a silent, anonymous fundraiser within their small network. People contributed what they could, a few dollars, A gift card, a warm blanket, a bag of groceries. The shop owner donated a Christmas tree. The retired teacher bought small, thoughtful gifts for Lily and Tom. Based on hints from Lily's letter, a small red toy bike, a new doll. The plan was meticulous. They would deliver everything anonymously, late at night, a true gift from unseen hands. They didn't want thanks or recognition. They just wanted to bring light back into Sarah's life. That it was Christmas Eve. Sarah was sitting in her dimly lit living room, staring at the empty space where a Christmas tree should have been. Lily and Tom were asleep, their innocent dreams filled with Santa. Sarah's heart was heavy, aching with guilt that she couldn't provide them with the magic they deserved. She cried silently, the tears mingling with the cold despair that had become her constant companion. She felt utterly defeated. Then she heard a soft, almost imperceptible rustle outside her front door. She froze, a mix of fear and confusion. She cautiously approached the door, peering through the peephole. No one. She slowly opened the door. What she saw made her gasp. On her porch, neatly arranged, were packages. A small but perfectly shaped Christmas tree, decorated with simple lights. Bags overflowing with groceries. 2 carefully wrapped presents. A bright red bicycle box for Lily. A doll wrapped in shimmering paper for Tom. And a large, elegantly wrapped gift for her, marked simply, for Mom. There was no note, no card, no sender. Just the gifts, illuminated by the porch light, shimmering like a dream. Sarah stood there, stunned, tears streaming down her face. Not tears of sadness, but tears of overwhelming, profound joy. It was a miracle, an absolute, impossible miracle. She looked up at the silent, starry sky, wondering who these unseen angels were. She felt a warmth spread through her chest, a feeling she hadn't experienced in years. Hope, raw, pure, undeniable hope, the next morning. Christmas Day was unlike any Sarah had experienced in years. Lily and Tom's squeals of delight as they discovered their gifts filled the house, their laughter echoing like the sweetest music. Lily's eyes widened when she saw the red bicycle, a perfect match for her deepest wish. Tom clutched his new doll, his face alight with joy. Sarah watched them, her heart overflowing, tears of gratitude streaming down her face. She felt a profound sense of relief, a lightness she hadn't felt in years. The weight of despair had been lifted, replaced by an overwhelming sense of wonder. Later that day, Sarah opened her own gift. Inside, she found a beautifully crafted, homemade quilt, warm and comforting, and tucked within its folds, an envelope. She opened it. It wasn't a bill. It was a note. The note, written in a clear, kind hand, simply said, "Dear Sarah, we saw lilies. Wish for your smile. And we believe in magic, especially when it's made with a little help. You are seen. You are loved. You are not alone. This is not charity. It's a gift from hearts that believe in giving second chances. The world needs your smile back. With warmth, your guardian angels." Sarah wept openly, tears of pure, unadulterated joy. It wasn't just the gifts, it was the message. You are seen. You are loved. You are not alone. Those words resonated deep within her, mending the broken pieces of her heart, rekindling a belief in humanity she thought she had lost forever. The unexpected gift wasn't just physical. It was emotional, spiritual. It was hope wrapped in kindness. Sarah, renewed by this profound experience, began her journey back to a life filled with purpose. She managed to secure a new job, albeit part-time, but with flexible hours that allowed her to care for her mother and children. She found a strength she didn't know she possessed, fueled by the unwavering love she had received. She never forgot the compassion of her guardian angels. She started volunteering at local food banks and shelters, quietly leaving anonymous gifts, mirroring the kindness she had received. She became an unseen angel herself, paying forward the miracle that had saved her family. Sarah's story is a powerful reminder that even in the bleakest of times, hope can emerge from the most unexpected places. It highlights the profound truth that sometimes the greatest gifts aren't material possessions, but moments of genuine compassion, acts of kindness delivered without expectation of recognition. It's a testament to the belief that even when we feel utterly alone, a silent network of human goodness exists, ready to lift us up, to provide that crucial lifeline, to become our unexpected saviors. Her tale teaches us that generosity isn't just about giving money. It's about seeing a need, listening to a whispered wish, and acting with a heart full of empathy. It's about believing in the magic of human connection and bringing that magic to life for someone who desperately needs. Because sometimes, the unexpected gift that brings tears of joy isn't just a present. It's a profound affirmation of hope, a reminder that we are all connected and that true miracles are woven into the very fabric of our shared humanity. If Sarah's incredible story of the unexpected gift that brought tears of joy touched your heart, if it reignited your belief in the profound power of human compassion and the magic of giving, please take a moment to like this video. Your likes help us share these powerful true stories of hope and kindness with more people who need to hear them. And if you're moved by true tales of the human spirit, unexpected miracles, and life's beautiful transformations, be sure to subscribe to Heartfelt Chronicles. We bring you inspiring stories every week that remind us that even in the darkest moments, hope can shine brightest. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another journey with us. Have you ever received an unexpected gift that brought tears of joy or been an unseen angel for someone else? Share your heartwarming experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Let's celebrate these everyday miracles that truly change lives. Thank you for watching, and remember, your smallest act of kindness might just be the most unexpected, most joyful gift someone ever receives. See you in the next video.